anybody who hasn't been into a game at Midco Arena yet, set the scene. From your vantage point right there, can you ever kind of soak it in at times when you're worried about the team that's on the ice?
The first couple of games we played at Midco, it was so new, so everyone comes rushing through the doors and they're looking at the ceiling, and there's some Scandinavian features that make it truly unique to Augustana. Like as we move along here, their eyes are drawn more towards the ice, and they're starting to enjoy the hockey, and they're learning more about the hockey. I think it's just it's like nothing I've ever been a part of. In Minnesota, one of those programs, we celebrated 100 years of hockey a little while back. The fans know the deal. They're critiquing the coaching and the tactical side of things.
Oh, I know.
And which is great. They're into it. But our fans are young hockey fans. But the excitement, the questions you get, but I think the event that happens at Midco Arena has been one that I'm really, really impressed with. I think they do a tremendous job. There's little things that are starting to come to life to make it Augie. Little, things the student section will do, or moments in games where they surprise you with, hey, if that can grow, this place is just going to be a rock star venue in college hockey, and it'll be even better than it is right now, and we're pumped with it as it is.
Your background is from Minnesota. I mean, the hockey state. I mean, that's kind of like the slogan for Minnesota for hockey, right? I mean,
yes, hockey state, but Detroit Lakes is where I'm from. Grew up, and that's Adam Thielen country.
Yes.
So football was the sport. Actually, kind of cool. Like, we had no idea this young kid, because he was our water boy, one of them. So he was running around.
Thielen was?
Yeah, giving us waters, and his family's they're sports oriented. Okay. His sister was a volleyball, basketball player, a year older than me, Angie, and then the little guy just would run around and be at all the sporting events. And I think after I graduated, he was a really good football player, but he was an even better basketball player.
Okay.
So just a mega athlete. And then he goes to Mankato, and I guess we're all proud of him for that. And then he just, all of a sudden, he's on the Vikes doing what he's doing.
All of a sudden, he's the guy up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just it's great. Have you ever had a chance to meet him in adulthood since he's become the Adam Thielen?
We've talked briefly. It's kind of weird though. I mean, you remember him as a little kid, and then you're almost starstruck in a sense the next time you see him. But his family they're tremendous people, like great supporters, boosters of Detroit Lakes athletics, and still live there today. Humble people, just blue collar. Just you see in what Adam does, and there's no question, how he got there, because his family is just tremendous.
Well, I figured, being a hockey guy, you enjoy your beer every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. I think after the game it's nice to have a beer and just relax.
I bet.
As a coach.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's harder than it looks.
What's harder than it looks?
Coaching. We get too wrapped up in it. I mean, you'd think, so I always thought, the coach just stands there, and we still do, but for whatever reason, sometimes you get off the bench and you're just gassed.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Yeah.
I bet. So it's like, so you coaches are like the swan, graceful and not really moving above the water. That's all we see. But beneath the water, the legs are moving. The brain's ticking pretty fast there.
And if you're 5'8", 9", and you can't see over your players, you do a lot of. It's like a stair stepper, all to get up on the bench to see.
Maybe you need a plank of some sort.
I know. Some rinks have it. I mean, some rinks are on top of it. But
Cordell and I come from the TV world, and there's the occasional sportscaster or weather guy who needs the plank to stand on. It's okay.
Maybe I'm a plank guy. I get it.